I am in San Pedro Sula, Honduras, and today I want to introduce you to my friends at a company called WorkNinjas. Absolutely amazing story of two best friends, Daniel and Jorge, who are originally from here, from Honduras, but they moved to the United States. They came there as students first, and then they stayed and they built amazing businesses. They have amazing roofing company, a roof squad. They have 9 businesses total, but this one is the most impressive one. Here we are in Honduras in one of the coolest business centers I've ever been to. Cool building, 25th floor. Daniel here, manager, operation manager. What's your title here, Daniel?
Owner, manager, I do a little bit of everything.
How many people we have in this office right now?
Over 45 people.
45 people. I have a lot of questions. Let's go see what they do here. Give me a brief story, how it started, how fast you guys are growing, and who are these people, like where we are.
So, we started, at the beginning, we didn't have this office. So everybody was really working remote, and the operation was really to keep the back office for Roof Squad. So, we started everybody, just using communication tools, between Google Meets, Slack, and just being able, WhatsApp, just to be able to communicate with Houston easily. Then as we started growing within our own roofing company, we said we got to start training more people for all the different departments. And it's harder to, start a training program without an office. And that's where, about a year ago, we got the lease on this new building. And, this is what you see right now.
How different is building codes and how different operations here versus United States? What do these people have to learn about United States construction world to be successful at this job?
A lot of the things are very similar. I guess maybe they're not accustomed on how to do business over there, but the concept is very similar. Now we got to teach a lot of engineers and architects exactly how the roofing systems are put together over there, because maybe they're very different how they do it here in Honduras.
Here at Roofing Insights, we absolutely love companies like WorkNinjas. They're ethical, they work hard, they understand roofers and roofing needs. But fun fact, we turn down about 80% of offers that comes to us. And we're always looking for ethical companies who are ready to serve roofing contractors. Roofing contractors are not hard to sell if you have a good service. If you own a company or a service that serve roofing contractors, we want to hear from you. If you need exposure, if you need more clientele, we invite you to our studio. Maybe we will come to you. Comment below. I'm gonna put all my information. We are always looking for good services, good products to collaborate, to sponsor our channel, to help you boost your brand. We want to invite you to our Roofing Process Conference in December. We want to work with you. We want to know who you are and why would roofers consider doing business with you. Currently, we're looking for insurance players. If you offer any kind of insurance, we want to hear from you, but also third party supplements, anything insurance related, maybe some unique know-hows. Tell us what you have. Reach out, DMs, all social media. I want to hear from you. Now let's get back to WorkNinjas. So how many departments do we have here and what those departments are doing?
We have 7 departments, and they go, from billing and finance to commercial estimating, our measurement team, Exactimates, supplements, our customer service team over there, and then we got our production team that it's divided between residential production and commercial production, and then we have our WorkNinjas account managers.
Yesterday I heard that if something goes wrong, it's always production's fault.
It's always production's fault.
When something goes wrong, it's always production's fault, 100%.
My daily routine can vary a lot. I'm in different areas in the company. I take care of the track home side of the business and supply management for the residential side of the business. So it can vary a lot. Some days it's material, PO placing for the new construction side, PO placing for the residential side, or like programming for the whole residential side as well, and the home builders. For home builders, I take care of invoicing, I take care of subcontractors payments, and as well as any other tasks that might surge in the day-to-day.
My best area is production. I have to oversee the profit analysis. I have to oversee that every project has to be on the pace, on the correct track. And then if anything like financing or anything like invoicing, collections, customer service, whatever other area from the company is having a little tick, so everyone has to be on the loop for doing their jobs.
I would say that most problems in construction world comes from communication. Would you agree with it? And how do you guys fix that? If you're working with a client, if you're working with a contractor who's bad at communication, it's not on you. I mean, you take the account and you do what you're supposed to do, but how do you deal with the contractors for lack of good communication?
Yeah, that's a good question, Dimitri. Having everybody here at the office, we're able to control the quality that we give our customers. So something that everybody knows, that if a customer, because we make group chats with the customer, we use Slack. If a customer needs something ASAP, it's immediate response. So it really feels like a branch of their office. So for example, a few days ago, one of the account managers took a sick day and everything continued to operate normal because there's other people that can help assist the account. And the great thing about it is that everybody understands roofing. So it's not like when you're hiring, a new girl at the office, you gotta teach them, this is a hip and ridge shingle, this is drippage, and all the different components of the roof. Here, everything we do is roofing. So the training, the understanding, everything is very quick.
Our day-to-day basically consists of doing some monitoring for our brands and our customers. We do social media marketing. We do some PPC and paid campaigns on different platforms. We create content for them. Let's say social media, blogging, anything they need to get their businesses in front of their customers. We also do extensive research every day so we can understand our customers better. And we're also building several websites at the moment for our customers. We also work on everything that our clients need at the moment. If they have a conference coming up and they need some sort of material, business cards, stationery materials, anything they need in order to succeed, we can get it for them.
My name is Arnold Antoines and I work as customer service here at WorkNinjas. My typical day consists of taking inbound calls, listening to the client to see what their situation is regarding the roof, and we take their details, their address, phone number, and see what issue they have with the roof so that we can help them. So we usually ask for a description of the situation that they have, if it's a roof replacement that they need, or if they have leaks or repair, or if it's gutter work. And we try to get all the details so that we can schedule with the production team and the sales reps so that they can go and do the roof inspection for the client. I guess the most satisfying would be helping out the customers and making sure that they are attained to all their needs. And it's satisfying when they give the thanks. They leave a 5-star rating or a good comment. So that makes you feel good that you did the work correctly done.
My name is Gustavo Venegas and I'm the Customer Experience Manager at WorkNinjas. My department is responsible for making sure that customers are being attended well. I start by managing 5 sales reps. I make sure that they are door knocking, canvassing, prospecting. Once the lead is confirmed, then I make sure that they are going to their appointments on time, making sure that they are taking photos from the inspection, documenting everything to be able to help the customer in the best way possible. So my advice for a contractor that's dealing with a hard client right now is to always be patient. You don't know what kind of contractors they've dealt in the past. But if you show them that you're on their side, you will be able to gain their trust and get the job done.
Talk to me about English here. Talk to me about Honduras. Who are the people? Where do you find them? What's their level of education? And how good is their English? Because I was surprised to hear, good English in foreign country, like really good English.
So, Honduras is located, very close to the US. We have a lot of bilingual schools, a very strong American community, a very good pool of professionals. We get great talent in the universities. We have great relationships with the architect and engineering departments in the different, universities and high schools. So we're able to interview, you would say the best of the best.
I work on the supplementing department for WorkNinjas, and to us, supplementing is identifying what's needed to complete a job or to fulfill a claim. Therefore, sometimes whenever insurance companies, either they miss some items or they try to underpay some of their claims, then what we do is rewrite what's actually needed to complete the job, submit it to them, and try to recover the funds for the homeowner to be paid fully. We love our job and we're very committed to what we're doing right now. We feel, very good trying to do the best for the homeowners. But I think what would really help us to do it better or faster, it's mainly information. We're thousands of miles apart, therefore we can't just go into a roof and actually take the pictures or take the information we have. For every single customer we get, we prepare an inspection report for them. It's a template that they can fill whenever they are on top of the roof, count all the accessories, take pictures of specific points on the house, just ladder pictures or what to focus on. And that info, aside from providing us, the claim, the policy for us to read it and go through what's going to be paid or not, that would make our jobs better.
So what kind of programs do you offer? Is it month to month? Is it yearly program?
It's very tailored. We do have our base packages that go from, bundles. So, we can offer your measurements, customer service, supplements, production, billing, collections, following up with the insurance company, depending on the volume of jobs, and we give you a price. But maybe we have other customers that say, right now my struggle is just answering the phone. I'm on the road all the time. I can't book my appointments.
So you offer that service, like virtual assistant?
Correct, and it's very tailored. So every contractor has different necessities. So we'll make something completely custom for them.
Accounting for construction businesses is unique. When you come from a different industry, the learning curve is really steep. So having a company like WorkNinjas that's already experienced really helps businesses step over that hurdle really quickly. A lot of companies get stumped because there's so many intricacies with the construction business that can complicate the process for constructors. Common mistakes that I see is not allocating expenses correctly to the different projects. Because we work on a project-by-project basis, in order to get accurate gross profit numbers, we really need to make sure that we are taking into account all of the expenses for a specific project, because otherwise we may be punishing one project and leaving expenses from another project.
Give me some major challenges that you face working with the contractor, because you
Right.
probably say no to contractors too.
Of course. I think the biggest challenge is really, putting the process in place, because, we when we started our roofing company, I think part of what made us successful very fast is that we started with a very good structure from the beginning. So it was process, automations, trying to automate everything.
Mm-hmm.
And it's always the advice I give contractors. So, having your CRM, either you're using ActLinks, Job Nimbus, Job Progress, Leap, RoofLink, whatever you're using, all of them have their pros and cons. But as long as you're keeping every status in order, your jobs have a, has a checklist when they go to approval, and you're just building an automation, within your company, you're going to be successful. So I think that challenge is changing old ways of doing things in the past and trying to go digital. Start, documenting everything, making sure you got everything necessary for the production team to do your material order, your work order, your quality control. So your marketing, everything has to be in line. So it's really that challenge of sticking to a process.
I don't do infomercials. I mean, obviously I'm endorsing WorkNinjas. You probably already have seen it on my channels, but I want to reverse this message a little bit altogether. How do you pick a contractor? Tell me, what are you looking for? If you want, if not, reverse engineer, right? Like, they are looking for your service, but what kind of contractors you're looking for? Describe the perfect client of yours.
So it's really being able to have a conversation and not saying, my way is the right way. And I've been doing this for 20 years and I know this, this is what works for me. So it's really being able to keep an open mind and saying, you know what, I tried this, it didn't work, or maybe you're doing this, why don't we try this for 2 weeks or a month? And we feel it worked for another customer, it worked for us, give it a try. So really being open-minded to change, because it's the only way you're gonna grow. If you want to hire more sales reps, if you wanna grow your company, you gotta focus on training and sales, and that is what we can help you. Is really help you. You can delegate all those admin tasks that take so much time. And some business, some roofing contractors or contractors are not very good business owners. So the advantage here with us is that we got experts in different departments. The finance department has people that study finance. The engineering department are engineers and architects. Customer service, it's people that have been working in call centers here in Honduras for quite some time. So there's experts in every department. So if you need consulting and get on a quick call because maybe you're stuck on QuickBooks or doing a setup or anything, hey, let's get with Alejandro, our CFO. He can guide you. So it's really having a group of experts, for a fraction of the cost that it would cost you in the US.
So the most important part of being a CFO here at WorkNinjas, it really is about making sure that there's always money to keep growing, making sure that we move things around so that our projects and our clients are always happy, making sure that people are paid on time, making sure that we can have the assets that we need to grow. My advice to any contractor that doesn't have a CFO or doesn't have somebody who's experienced in finance, it really is about your process. Make sure that even if it's just in a notepad or whether it's in a small, simple Excel file, you log every in and every out. You should always know where you're spending, how you're spending, and how much you're spending. Because at the end of the day, when we start to accrue these costs that you don't know where they're coming from, you're gonna break as a company. You need to know what's gonna come tomorrow so that you can get ready today.
Guys, this is absolutely amazing. I wanna help this business a little bit with your feedback, and honestly, I wanna hear it too. Comment below your biggest need in business right now. Comment below if you're struggling doing it all by yourself. Maybe you're struggling to find some employees for your office. Who would you hire remotely? What kind of service, what kind of assistance do you need that you feel like you can save a few dollars by not having full-time employee in your office, but there's something in your office that needs to be done and is not getting done right now. You're constantly getting behind. Is it the supplements? Is it financing? Is it follow-up with sales? Wherever the problem is, describe it in comments below. I read all my comments. If you have questions for me, I will personally answer it. If you have questions for Daniel, comment below. Daniel will come back to this video. We'll answer them as well. I'll forward the questions to you. But please engage. We want to understand your business, what is it that you need, and how we can help. Thank you, man, so much.
Thank you.